very, very crazy battle about to take place. I am your host, Organic. You can follow us on Twitter at King of the Dot, at Organic Hip Hop, KOTDstore.com, all that good shit. My co-host,
Yeah, Gully TK. Make sure you subscribe to Ground Zero Battles. You already know what it is. I ain't gonna talk much. We got another co-host with me.
I'm glad to be here. T-Dot, what the fuck is good? My name Poison Pen PK, Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, New York City. No shenanigans, right? See him, Javi, and all that. R.I.P. Sean Price. R.I.P. PH. R.I.P. J.R. T-Dot, let's get it in. I'm about to drink. Fuck this.
Bishop Brigante, Team fucking Harvey. Yo, you say my slogan. Bitch.
he's from California, battler to my right. Introduce yourself.
Canada, make some fucking noise, baby. Yo, I just want to tell Bishop the next stays up today. Alright?
All the way from New York, making his long-awaited return to battle rap. Battler to my left, introduce yourself.
Yo, Toronto, what up? Thank y'all for having me. Thank y'all.
What the fuck is in my hair?
Thank y'all.
And in true fashion, Iron Solomon won the coin toss, and he chose to go first. Let's see some motherfucking history, y'all.
Rest in peace, PH. Love you. After 6 years of watching Mook run to show up and get booed, son, when a classic gets ruined, I don't know who lost and who won. But the view from the future, when you look back at what you've done, you'll come to understand your slogan. You win some and you lose some. Because I won lots and I lost one, and that day was gruesome. But to build, you must destroy, so since that day, I grew some. See, y'all was sad. I'm that dude. Y'all imagine can't lose. But I ain't mad at that loss. I can handle that bruise. You know what happened to past Jews? We used to having bad news. You heard of King Solomon's wives? I'm used to having mad booze. No matter what. No matter what bed you win, your habitat moves. So if the fans all desert me, I'll adapt to that too. Do the crime, do the time, I'll accept any charge. Step in a spar, I ain't afraid of catching a scar. Do dirt, you might get dusted, that's how shenanigans are. You think I'd take one L and quit? I ain't Kendrick Lamar. Cause that would make me the worst kind of whore who gets fucked once and quits cause her vagina's sore. But actually, I'm glad that he came wearing that. Cause I'm battling my own legacy. This shit is a mirror match. And the only real reason you getting held up this high is cause you're a reflection of what I've done. I see myself in your style. Yo, Brigante! Feel about this round, bitch. You ready for me to take this mirror down now? I've returned, my reign reached further with each verse, but I'll deliver this kid defeat first like a breached birth. Got a ladder to climb to reclaim my spot at one. Your name don't ring bells, you just the bottom rung. But you'll tide me over, so I made my way here, where your delivery can't slay my reindeer. The way this kid behaved, a lot of mischief made, but you sent a little letter to St. Nicholas, prayed. When the gifts get gave, I'm gonna dig his grave, give you the biggest box on your wish list day. I can't wait to open up on him like Christmas Day. Send light to meet big, I think Christmas Day. Ain't taking no well, no matter how you holiday. And if you live till tomorrow, I'm Boxing Day.
The results strongly support that these beings are not closely related to any known organism on Earth.
With the feather and the heavyweights waiting, shouting, fight, fight. You could get left for leftovers with the right. Iron ain't taking light, taking light's light. This just isn't day's day. This is night. Uppercut him to a kite height, punching holes through black. I don't think light bright. So let the Jewish... Light bright bars. So let the Jewish God work. You are getting crucified. It's how we do it at my church. I'm a hungry bloodsucker. You the food for my thirst. Learn from a vampire what a human life's worth right now. Feeling like you survived worse. Second round, you thinking about suicide's perks. Third round, go to antics. Maybe mooning might work. You'll need more than Uranus when you and I verse. So no bright ideas. The stars are my peers. To reach where sun at would take light years. You can't eclipse my soul or my flare. Right there is my throne. Your throne is a high chair. And I just had a baby. So I recognize how babies all behave. Won't eat his veggies, so his energy is mainly off of grapes. Want to shit in public? Want to shit in public, take out his dick in public, and paint things on his face, and won't get dressed to leave the crib if he can't put on a cape. Well, Baby D should be able to see in plain sight with a cape in his crusade. You still couldn't take flight. You think you the brave type. In a blink, I will take life. You look at me wrong, D, you'll be seeing a gravesite. For most opponents, I stay awake right how a slave might. I didn't even need to break night to see daylight. See, you've been trying to roam the map, but you don't even know the path. The fork in the road you at, both ways go nowhere fast. And even the coldest acts sometimes hit a cul-de-sac. So watch where you turn or there'll be no going back. See, I'm illuminating where this lane is going ahead. Like, so you can see that this scene will shine more. Bloodsucker, you the food for my thirst. Learn from a vampire what a human life's worth right now. Feeling like you survived worse. Second round, you thinking about suicide's perks. Third round, go to antics. Maybe mooning might work. You'll need more than Uranus when you and I verse. So no bright ideas. The stars are my peers. To reach where sun at would take light years. You can't eclipse my soul or my flare. Right there is my throne. Your throne is a high chair. And I just had a baby. So I recognize how babies all behave. Won't eat his veggies, so his energy is mainly off of grapes. Want to shit in public? Want to shit in public, take out his dick in public, and paint things on his face, and won't get dressed to leave the crib if he can't put on a cape. Well, Baby D should be able to see in plain sight with a cape in his crusade. You still couldn't take flight. You think you the brave type. In a blink, I will take life. You look at me wrong, D, you'll be seeing a gravesite. For most opponents, I stay awake right how a slave might. I didn't even need to break night to see daylight. See, you've been trying to roam the map, but you don't even know the path. The fork in the road you at, both ways go nowhere fast. And even the coldest acts sometimes hit a cul-de-sac. So watch where you turn or there'll be no going back. See, I'm illuminating where this lane is going ahead. Like, so you can see that the scene will shine more when we shed light. It'll be a grave day when light dead, but the world will be a little brighter in light end. Namaste.
Alright.
Yo,
Round one, it's on daylight. Let's go.
yo. Y'all ready? Everybody, let me get them quills up, y'all. Yo. I said, yo, this shit is fair as an air fight if you think I'm here to win battles. Nah, I'm only here to make a name. Soon as the mic handed to me, the plan is to be the man in the mirror. I'm only here to make a change, which is the key word. Soon as the coin flipped, they realized the penny brought for this quarter got them screaming, oh my God, day tense. These iron rounds I got for money is currency, but if y'all can't add that up now, then later on it'll all make sense. It's the new king versus the forgotten sire. Let's see if you can spin a hot round next to Mr. Wash Machine like y'all dryers. I scream we be the best and they saw briars. Will, too much quill for squares, the box tired of y'all bias. I job fire, resume flame, job higher for wop plier. Think I lost my grip in that title shot prior. I showed up as a slave with wrinkled clothes, and 9 months later I got iron. I tell them it's time to line up their mouth like the motion hush. Think ocean rush, they quick to see I am honest. The stuff he knows, code 6, symptoms see visibly, I am sinus, line minus. I write for his ass, so simply I'm your highness. What I did for this match, I'm talking train for the kid. Mentally I am Thomas. It's time to go at him. It's time I go at him, fam. Uncle Fester, Chester, that cat flame hot as the bad Cheeto. Swag Frito, lays any bitch nigga, we drag hero. Grand Gito, all rap, dog snap like a mad beagle. Smash Hito, I'm the lord of the ring like the last Smeagol. The last Cino, get marked out to 100, I'm past Debo. Leave a jackass face on his back, now that's Steve-O. The mass evil, get whipped to be wrecked like a smashed regal. One armed and iron in the sky, I'm Magneto. I do this. I showed up as a slave with wrinkled clothes, and 9 months later I got iron. What?
Yo, Daylight weird as fuck, but this nigga can write. Yo, he can write, yo.
I tell them it's time to line up their mouth like the motion hush. Think ocean rush, they quick to see I am honest. The stuff he knows, code 6, symptoms see visibly, I am sinus, line minus. I write for his ass, so simply I'm your highness. What I did for this match, I'm talking train for the kid. Mentally I am Thomas. It's time to go at him.
Thomas the Train? I don't train for the kid.
It's time I go at him, fam. Uncle Fester, Chester, that cat flame hot as the bad Cheeto. Swag Frito, lays any bitch nigga, we drag hero. Grand Gito, all rap, dog snap like a mad beagle. Smash Hito, I'm the lord of the ring like the last Smeagol. The last Cino, get marked out to 100, I'm past Debo. Leave a jackass face on his back, now that's Steve-O. The mass evil, get whipped to be wrecked like a smashed regal. One armed and iron in the sky, I'm Magneto. I do this.
Arm iron in the sky, I'm Magneto.
I tell them like wind, a breeze is what I desire.
Commercial. Skip that shit.
Leave it, I'm anemic, I need to body iron. Oh, yo, I iron, I hit iron with the iron. Show iron how iron feel. I told you I'm anemic. Fuck around and get iron pilled. I am the ender. My killer instinct flame. I am the cinder. Y'all about to see a round body on a Canadian stage. I am a bender. I am a trender. I let a clip load. I am a render. Iron Man get hit with the hawk. I am Avenger. Time, make some fucking noise.
Alright! That's round 1. Round 2 is on Iron Solomon. Let's go!
Whew. Keep it short.
Y'all hear me? Yeah? So when the Thought Mob saw all the awkward shit he does, wearing thongs and pixie dust, whipping out his dick and stuff, doing songs in the buff, blogs about kiss and puff, false flagging, crippin' cause they thought, yeah, he fits with us. Then they all smacked his frickin' butt. Please tell me, how'd they jump you in the gang? Did they stomp you and lump you? Dry hump you in the gang? Was your butt what the whole dot mob got a crack at? Was it like a E Honda 1,000-hand ass slap? Smack! Smack! Or like a football game when players run from the sidelines, but you was moonwalking through a tunnel of high fives?
Yo, the dude got some bars too now. Hold on, what he did? See, hey, that's something else, yo. I noticed some other shit about Daylight too when he in the battle. He'll do all kind of shit to try to take the next man off his fucking square and shit. Make him lose his concentration and break his flow and shit. Get motherfuckers to laugh or stutter or pay more attention to what he's doing than what they trying to say, yo. He be fucking motherfuckers up with that shit, but nobody else will do that shit. Like, other battle rappers don't do that shit, man. When it's your time to speak, and when you spit your bars, motherfuckers sit there and take that shit, yo. Let me see how hard you gonna hit. But Daylight, this motherfucker be acting goofy and doing all kind of crazy shit. He just fucked them up a little bit because he did some silly shit and made everybody else laugh in the middle of the man verse, yo. Like, let him cook this shit, yo.
Whew. Keep it short.
Y'all hear me? Yeah? So when the Thought Mob saw all the awkward shit he does, wearing thongs and pixie dust, whipping out his dick and stuff, doing songs in the buff, blogs about kiss and puff, false flagging, crippin' cause they thought, yeah, he fits with us. Then they all smacked his frickin' butt. Please tell me, how'd they jump you in the gang? Did they stomp you and lump you? Dry hump you in the gang? Was your butt what the whole dot mob got a crack at? Was it like a E Honda 1,000-hand ass slap? Smack! Or like a football game when players run from the sidelines, but you was moonwalking through a tunnel of high fives? Well, your coach should have ran with some better ringers. The mob went from a handful of heavy hitters to randoms and second stringers. Your camp has how many members? There's plenty in the crowd. They want to be the yard bullies, so they'll put anybody down. But a Doc Mob president pretends that you're friends, but he ain't present at your battle. No one ever attends. Little homie representing only benefits them. With your rep, I'd be resenting where those benefits end. You playing the wrong game. That relationship's all strained. Mook and Rex got along, famous before fame. Did numbers before the dot. They making some large gains. Added money after the dot, so they paying them small change. They purchase you for cheap. Ain't no earnings you could keep. deserve. Don't be concerned with what they eat. That's the sermon that they preach. They were certain you was meek, because the serpent only preys on a person who was weak. Like your tattoo artist when he's working on your piece, made you take it on the chin and turn the other cheek. You observe without a peek, not a word without a tweet. On the dot mob's bring, use a bird without a beak. Pussy has a putty tat, despite where he put his tat. We gotta suffer this sucker's trash, why I ought to whoop his ass. And make it hard for this cartoon artist to save face. Having some real heart is the part that you can't fake. You a guppy in a tank with a shark and I taste bait. You let Arsenal claim grape and y'all aren't from the same state. Let alone your neighborhood or your street. Day, the tookie that's weak. I could walk in the shoes of the Brooklyn elite, but there's a difference between Bigfoot and defeat. All that I need's a rhyme book and a beat, and I'm cooking with heat. I'll butcher this beef, dog, this cat food, type of pussy I eat. On the reel, you fishing and catch a hook in your cheek. I'm the medicine man when you look to get late. An NY in front of Quill will put him to sleep.
See, this dude, he sat down and wrote like songs. You can tell how he really just rapping. Like, it's different between like rapping a song and rapping for a battle, yo. A battle is, it's hard to explain. It's like boxing with words. A song is supposed to flow to a beat and a melody, and the way he's rhyming and saying his words so fast together and stretching certain words out, it's like it's more melodic. Like it'd be easy just to hear him saying that exact same thing at the exact same pace to any kind of instrumental. You know what I'm saying? But when other battle rappers rap, they throw a couple words at you, then punch you with a word, uppercut you with a punchline, and like his style is just like, he's just a rapper. He's not like really a battle rapper. He just wrote like, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird just to hear somebody just rap like that in a battle rap.
Tattoo artist when he's working on your piece, made you take it on the chin and turn the other cheek. You observe without a peek, not a word without a tweet. On the dot mob's bring, use a bird without a beak.
And if you listen, you'll hear Daylight start snapping like like, nigga, you wrote that shit to a beat. I can snap right to the 1-2-1-2 of your fucking flow. Like, that's a weird ass way to come into a battle rap. Somebody shouldn't be able to kind of like dissect your flow that easy. Like, I can see how you're gonna rhyme and probably what word you're gonna try to end your punchline on. He got bars though. It's just like it's just like
from a handful of heavy hitters to randoms and second stringers. Your camp has how many members? There's plenty in the crowd. They want to be the yard bullies, so they'll put anybody down. Well, the Doc Mob president pretends that you're friends, but he ain't present at your battle. No one ever attends. Little homie representing only benefits them. With your rep, I'd be resenting where those benefits end. You playing the wrong game. That relationship's all strained. Mook and Rex got along, famous before fame. Did numbers before the dot. They making some large gains. Added money after the dot, so they paying them small change. They purchase you for cheap. Ain't no earnings you can keep. Just deserve what you deserve. Don't be concerned with what they eat. That's the sermon that they preach. They were certain you was meek, because the serpent only preys on a person who was weak. Like your tattoo artist when he's working on your piece, made you take it on the chin and turn the other cheek. You observe without a peek, not a word without a tweet. On the Doc Mob's bring, use a bird without a beak. Pussy has a putty tat, despite where he put his tat. We gotta suffer this sucker's trash, why I ought to whoop his ass. and make it hard for this cartoon artist to save face. Having some real heart is the part that you can't fake. You a guppy in a tank with a shark and I taste bait. You let Arsenal claim grape and y'all aren't from the same state. Let alone your neighborhood or your street. Day, the tookie that's weak. I could walk in the shoes of the Brooklyn elite, but there's a difference between Bigfoot and defeat. All that I need's a rhyme book and a beat, and I'm cooking with heat. I'll butcher this beef, dog, this cat food, type of pussy I eat. On the reel, you fishing and catch a hook in your cheek. I'm the medicine man when you look to get leaked. An NY in front of Quill will put him to sleep. Send your ass snoozing back to La La Land. You got a face that says, this ain't what Mama planned. You're her greatest failure. When you face a mirror, you wish you saw an LA star like Jason Taylor. Because y'all ain't blood, but you would share his family name, the only Crip who would literally get married to the game. Then it's off to the altar he goes. I'll bruise all of your alter egos. I alter egos. Daylight Quill, your real name is Devon, right? Well, today Quill will get sent to Devon Light. My claim as king on this stage is... divine right. You could write till 2020, couldn't see me in hindsight. We see what this grape has done for the limelight. Imagine what this fruit would do for a Klondike. Bars! This is Walter Cronkite meets Walt White, a short pier, a long hike, a gun in a knife fight. While this fist is working them, this one is on strike. You waiting on punchlines? This is the prom night. Watch Devon's wife get carried away from her own husband. Your queen's with the king, we already at home coming. You think she's so pure, she probably has no her till I whip out that limb. Oh, she chauffeur. She worked that dick. Like that's her occupation. We trade off with our mouths, that's a conversation. She ain't afraid to face me hard, that's a confrontation. And put all her features on me, that's a compilation. Keep going. I split her open, put my tool inside. That's an operation. Make her say ah, then bang her on her knees. That's a doctor's patient. Now she on her knees 5 times a day. That's salam alaikum.
You did it.
One line. Anything you can do, I can do better. That's the point I'm making.
Nice. Round 2 is on daylight.
Yeah, we got a battle.
Fuck you up, liar.
That's it. Yo, we got a classic. Make some noise for Solomon, man. Yo, let's work. I said I done had this shit bottled up for the longest. And it's now Moscato or Moet. They think I forgot the quilt was chocolate milk. You who make the show best. My second round is my ground game. I ain't even get to the flow yet. They thought he could split the goat and realize I'm the wrong nigga to go at. It's the... I said it's a mean pleasure for these extreme measures. Let's Maya pass the diagram. Today I become Irv Gotti. I brought Murder Inc. for this word hobby. Word Avi, I get the preserved body out of the cryo stash. Solomon, I'll admit, but don't cry your last match. Don't defy your spaz. When the fire pass, it shows you got cool school. I watch Mook DeVry your ass. Sio asks, how did you die? Or was the dial high on gas? Well, talent sound with swell balance round, but you still got your gyro slash. The top spot you drop, and I cop. Soon as I put on the IO mask. Oh, Mayo, look how I bloom. My career sonic boom, quick as a Gaio dash. Now I'm the Gaio. They imitate my moves. I got a Sio Nash. I catch them all. Soon as I take a peek at you legends. I got a Lio Ash in my alley. In my alley, we rally for checkers, broke records, get his vinyl crash, wig crack, the kid black, it's like a Caillou flash, no matter how you smash, sign vital pass, title pass, they couldn't say dog with the vital task, regardless, everything they write about this artist was garbage, why do they buy your trash, since the dinos passed, it was grace, our race shows that I'ma cook you. And that's exactly why IO class. You in front of the black skeleton, telling them facts, you fell skin like melanin. That's how you know daylight finna fry your ass. I am God's pick due to my pigment, son. That third rock do not respect you. Too much daylight. I said I done had this shit bottled up for the longest. And it's now Moscato or Moet. They think I forgot the quilt was chocolate milk. You who make the show bets. My second round is my ground game. I ain't even get to the flow yet. They thought he could split the goat and realize I'm the wrong nigga to go at. It's the... I said it's a mean pleasure for these extreme measures. Let's Maya pass the diagram. Today I become Irv Gotti. I brought Murder Inc. for this word hobby. Word Avi, I get the preserved body out of the cryo stash. Solomon, I'll admit, but don't cry your last match. Don't defy your spaz. When the fire pads, it shows you got cool school. I watch Mook defy your ass. Sio asks, how did you die, or was the dial high on gas? Well, talent sound with swell balance round, but you still got your gyro slash. The top spot you drop, and I cop soon as I put on the IO mask. Oh, Mayo, look how I bloom. My career sonic boom, quick as a Gaio dash. Now I'm the Gaio, they imitate my moves. I got a Sio Nash, I catch them all. Soon as I take a peek at you legends, I got a Lio Ash in my alley. In my alley, we rally for checkers, broke records, get his vinyl crash, wig crack, the kid black, it's like a Caillou flash, no matter how you smash, sign vital pass, title pass, they couldn't say dog with the vital task, regardless, everything they write about this artist was garbage, why do they buy your trash, since the dinos passed, it was grace, our race shows that I'ma cook you. And that's exactly why IO class. You in front of the black skeleton, telling them facts, you fell skin like melanin. That's how you know daylight finna fry your ass.
Damn! Oh, shit! Daylight fry your
I am God's due to my pigment, son. That third rock do not respect you. Too much daylight in your face, white boy. Sun blocking won't protect you. I'm the prophet. F.E. prophet, his pockets is what we check through. Real bodies, Colossus is what the tech do. I'm brown as the real Bobby. His plate is what we ate off like the real Nazi. Get put to fucking sleep when I peel bitches. I'm Bill Cosby. But for the longest I've been iron heat. Waiting for a stage or place where it was just iron heat. Bars debating if I should give iron knees. Knowing his heart is about as soft as his bro daughter, I'm slaughtering iron knees to cut my legs off. That's exactly what iron needs, but he can't, because I stand strong as a man with iron knees. Hire these to the fucking Batmobile.
Alright, that's round 2. Round 3 is on Iron Solomon. Let's go.
Iron Solomon?
Yeah.
I've never heard of this dude.
Woo.
I'm rapping.
Rapping. He's rapping. Yo, give it up for Daylight, man. He's fucking rapping. You came in the game strong, claimed your throne. But now you taking losses that we can't condone. 139 and Lennox ain't his home, but you still got a big L from that danger zone. That's why you had a hard time behind these bars out the gate. Think house arrest, you get knocked 2 steps too far at your place. So give me room or I'ma cut you tryna...
You scared yet? Huh? I'm kind of nervous about that shit. I ain't gonna lie, yo. Like, they be a lot of shit. Oh, like, when they killed Soleimani, everybody's like, oh, World War III. I'm like, nah, probably not. I don't really think so. It's America and Iran. Like, and then Trump gets up there and brag like, man, we just spent $2 trillion on our military. What's good? We got the biggest and the best. What's up? What's poppin'? You know what I'm saying? And that shit just like, nah, whatever. This virus shit, yo, this shit got me motherfucking thinking, bruh. Like, yo, a pimp named Slickback. And yes, you must say the whole thing every time. Bruh. This shit is, I'll show you the last shit I posted on my Facebook page, yo. Let's spend it, baby. You say, bitch, who you think you talking to? Just like that. You are in rare form. All right, so this is actually my personal Facebook page. So yeah, Travis Prince. I don't care who goes my shit. Everybody knows my real name anyway. I have President Julius Mulima as my Facebook profile picture, and I have this beautiful picture of African king. And boom, 7.7 earthquake near Jamaica. I just had to repost this right here. Wu Ming coronavirus infection could be 30 times higher than official research has warned.
Clinically apparent confirmed cases should be somewhere around the region of 25 to 26,000 as of Chinese New Year Day. And on the right-hand panel, inclusive of those who might have been incubating and therefore had not shown any symptoms yet, the number approaches 44,000. The 2019 novel coronavirus epidemic that started in Wuhan, maybe it is not a prediction, but it is in preparation as a precautionary principle. As a precautionary principle, we have to be prepared that this particular epidemic may be about to become a global epidemic. This is not a certainty by any stretch of the imagination, but there is a not weak, or there is not insubstantial probability that this might happen. And therefore, we must prepare better for it. We are at the stage where we have not seen the peak of the Wuhan epidemic yet, and then we would expect 1 or 2 weeks later, followed by Chongqing, and then 1 or 2 weeks later, after that, followed by Beijing, Shanghai, Shenzhen, and Guangzhou. If we want, and if we wish and desire to change the course of those epidemic curves that I presented, then we are looking at substantial, draconian measures limiting population mobility that should be taken sooner rather than later.
Substantial draconian measures.
It includes cancellation of mass gatherings, school closures, instituting work from home arrangements within population, but also between population clusters. How do we reduce population mobility? And substantial draconian measures may need to be taken.
Bruh, they gonna shut down all fucking transportation if this shit gets serious. Alright, so this is still my personal Facebook page. Someday we old folks will use cursive writing as a secret code, because they don't teach this shit to motherfuckers no more. Anyway, what members of Congress profit from war? What members of Congress actually have stock in like Lockheed Martin and other defense contractors? You can get that list right there. This a dope little song.
First thing first, you know, back in middle school when they taught us, it was 3 branches of the government. We forgot it when we got older. It's the judicial, the legislative, and executive. But all we know is the executive. That's the mayor or the governor and the president. Now, none of them 3 people make no laws. They just be checking them. The laws come to their desk and all they do is...
Alright, that's that same video. I posted that shit twice. But then you go back here. Chinese nurse from Wuhan hospital reveals truth about coronavirus. So I posted this shit almost 2 days ago. My name is whatever. I'm here working in the controversy was started. I'm here to tell the truth. This is the moment Wuhan province in China. 90,000 people have been infected with the coronavirus so far. Yeah, what the hell? Why did it?
We're a different breed, aren't we?
Oh yeah, I already know. They said that China didn't report that shit for a minute, yo. You watch this, it's kind of like any fucking thing, yo. Motherfucking countries don't try to blow up their fucking fuck-ups real quick, yo. It's just like, Chernobyl. No, that must not be the one. I put in what's really happening in Wuhan. What's really happening in Wuhan? And the first thing that pops up, we speak to residents inside Wuhan epicenter. Inside reports rush to escape Wuhan before virus. China virus. Wuhan residents drives through coronavirus. Yeah, because there's like, oh, we knew about it for 6 weeks. Like, anytime anybody says anything like that, you got to double that shit, bro. Like, you're lying. You're fucking lying. That's like a girl saying, oh, I only slept with 4 guys. That means you slept with 8 guys. Don't break it in half for me. Be honest. Don't tell me you're fucking 6 weeks when you're fucking 12 weeks behind this shit. Whatever video you're talking about, they probably already took that shit down. Yeah. Alright, let me look that up then. Doozy, what a doozy. See, this is so I listened to this other channel called Agenda Free TV, and the guy is pretty good. He's basically just doing the same thing we're doing, just trying to find reliable news sources and like get that information out to the public, because people hate to look up like reliable news sources for themselves. And he said that someone sent him a similar video of people just passing out and things like that, and he said he wouldn't repost it because who says that like it's the virus that's killing them? Like, these are just random captions of people passing out. There's no real dates on them or anything. Somebody could have just fainted or, you know, been sick for something else. So it is, I mean, it's hard to say that this is exactly what it is. You're talking about That Wuhan virus, yo. Like, this shit is real, bro. Like, this shit is some real, legit Black Plague. Fucking 1/3 of the population might succumb to this bullshit. It's much scarier than what we're reporting on TV. It's much worse. The doctors estimate there are 100,000 people infected. We have 10 nurses seeing more than 100 people today. A lot of them close to dying. The government said it's your problem. The government told us to cure these patients, but we have no supplies. You can't take any new patients. You can't do this anymore. After a day's worth of work, we are close to breakdown. I can't take it anymore. There's nothing we can do. Now, this is the thing. Yeah, because that's what they said. Oh, we're building a 1,000-bed hospital. Bitch, if there's 24,000 infected people, what the fuck is a 1,000-bed hospital going to do? What are you doing? That shit don't... That's obviously some kind of dumbass shit. That shit don't even make sense, yo. A 1,000-bed hospital. We're gonna build 2 of them. Okay, 2,000 beds, and there's fucking 20-30,000 people infected. Get out of here, bro. And then this right here. Honestly, I really hate translations like this, because I don't speak Japanese. Now, if I had a really Chinese, if I had a really good friend who was Chinese, speak English and translate this shit for me, I'll pay attention to that shit, man. But if you know how to speak Chinese, then you know the translation is true. I don't know how to speak Chinese. I don't know if they really saying what they saying. This could be some girl calling her sister, crying about her boyfriend. He left me and he cheated on me with this fat girl. I don't know why he did it. I suck his dick every night, but he still cheated on. You don't know what she's saying, honestly. And somebody just like, oh, they're just putting the subtitles to this shit, saying all this crazy shit. I'm gonna keep watching it, but you have to be super skeptical about everything. You know what I'm saying? You got to take everything into consideration, because this is a serious fucking threat. But at the same time, you're going to have trolls out there just trying to escalate the fear and the terror and the desperation. And so, I mean, I say, take it all in, and anything that's factual that you can pick up and prove from other sources, then I'll go on that. But a lot of this stuff is just like, I see what it's saying, but is that what she's really saying? It does, you know, and the whole screen on the phone is in a different language. There's no telling. You just watch people. You must protect yourself. Do not trust the government. Hospital and Wu Ming are overcrowded with patients. Dead bodies are laying around. And see, that's some other shit right here now. Now this hospital scene, it's mad as, like you said, yo, it's mad dead bodies everywhere. And the female or whoever is holding the cell phone and speaking on what's going on, why aren't they translating this? Now the last phone call prior to this is just a screen. It's just a shot of a phone screen with some messages on it. And they're translating everything she's saying at the bottom, or supposedly saying. But now the next scene with the lady holding the phone walking through this hospital, she's talking too. but they're not translating what she's saying. But that shit right here, it does look like some actual footage. It's pretty fucking yo, this is kind of hard to look at. So electricity with a spoon. Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking too. Like, this shit looks fucking scary, but there's like bodies. One, there's a body on the floor right there, or whatever it is covered up. There's one, there's two, but they're not translating what she's saying. That's three. Hazmat suit. That's four. Hazmat suit. Hazmat suit. No translation though. Whatever the fuck they're pulling out of this truck. Is that a body? Might be a body. And they're all, the three workers are in full hazmat gear. Hazmat suit. Everybody. With guns. At the entrance to a building. Can't really tell if that's the hospital or not. Normally hospitals do have blue color. I don't know if that's like some international shit too.
全部是武警把守，10点以后的票全部都不让走了，不让进了。火车站滞留了很多的游客、旅客。
It looks real. It definitely looks real. But when is it from? There's no dates. There's a UN tank driving by. But when is this from? Is this in China? Or is it somewhere else? Alleged video of the plight of doctors in Wuhan, China. You can hear the feeling of hopelessness and desperation in his voice. And whoever posted this, that's why it says alleged video showing the plight of doctors. Like, it's all alleged. Like, it is definitely not, most of this shit doesn't look scripted. And I don't know. It looks like some real shit, but you can almost hear what he's saying. You son of a bitch! You left us here to die! What the fuck? We don't have any way of curing this shit. Somebody else passing out. But this is the thing too, is like people falling out in the streets, and if everybody knows this shit is highly contagious and deadly, when someone passes out, you're gonna like back away from this motherfucker. But people, like, with people passing out and everybody just like standing around looking at them like, oh, and then somebody goes and tries to help them, like, Like, bitch, you see everybody else in hazmat suits. How about you have the hazmat guys come help the guy on the ground and stay your ass away? Yeah, they're talking about they're building a hospital. They're about to build a mass grave or some shit that burn these fucking bodies. Now they're showing pictures of some girl eating a bat, and if it can't live, then you can't too. Like those little paper masks? Nah. I got respirators. And I got filters for my respirator. I don't got no little paper mask. I got this. I got a full like the one piece zip up cloth suit. I got a shield mask. Yeah, so I got some shit. Yeah, those little paper masks, those shits don't last long. You gotta throw them shits out and all that shit, man. You get a fucking respirator with some charcoal filters in that shit. Shit way better than that, bro. Yeah, they say this shit is ridiculously contagious. We're living in some scary times, bro. 2020. Yeah, the one piece zip ups, damn right. I got fucking not no rubber boots, but long boots. They come up high. Make sure your boots come up. You got long boots that come up. Your motherfucking one piece suits, gloves, respirators. Shit. I said I got a fucking a goddamn like a shield, it's almost like it's not for welding, but it kind of looks like a welding shield a little bit. It's like a hard hat helmet, but a full fucking visor that come down in front of that shit, yo. So you not sneezing, none of that shit in my face. Oh, bruh, this is some real Stephen King's The Stand. This could be every apocalyptic any movie you can think of. Like when the population gets thinned out, like this could really be that shit, bro. This could be that shit, and now, like, for the past couple hundred years, I think that we've actually weakened our immune system. for the simple fact we're not in nature. You know, we're not in nature anymore. We're so sterile and we're so far removed from nature and most germs and bacteria that our immune systems don't have to fight them off. And then when there was, I don't know, and really the plague and all this other shit didn't start until people started living in close proximity in towns and cities where the, you know, mostly came from feces, fecal matter, and living too close to fucking rats and shit like that. But essentially our immune system should be stronger to deal with external bacterias and viruses and fungal infections and anything, but we're so removed from all this stuff that our, you know, you get your vaccinations every year and your food isn't really food anymore. It's all like processed, so we're not getting the natural nutrients that we need to keep our bodies in a perfect pH balance, and so now we're more susceptible to different shit like this. And now when these super bugs crop up, it's like our bodies really can't fight this shit naturally, on top of the fact that we think we're so fucking smart, but we still can't control the germ world. Like, germs run shit, bruh. Motherfuckers still catch a cold. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers still get athlete's foot. Like, we can't figure that shit out yet. We don't know how to control fucking germs and bacterias and viruses. We don't. And so now the fact that we realize we're not as smart as we think we are, and that we've weakened our immune system for the past couple centuries, and then when shit like this break out, motherfuckers like pumping hand sanitizer and shit, but bro, shit, it's not working. It's not working. Yeah, like we don't have a lot of immunities anymore, so we're kind of fucked, and I do honestly feel nervous about this shit. Like I say, we just a couple weeks ago, people talking about World War III. That shit really didn't faze me at all. Like, but this shit, this is something we all should be fucking worried about. We should keep up with the news on this thing every day. Because, just like China, you think America's gonna tell us it's bad as soon as it's bad? They're not. They're not. And by the time we get a notification like, y'all need to go buy some masks, it's too late already. Bruh, we are not the smartest people alive right now. There are people that we would consider to be geniuses. Trust me, motherfuckers expect everything. They expect every scenario. There's a contingency plan, there's a redundancy system for everything. They have plans for this. Motherfuckers don't build bunkers and starships and all this shit for no reason. They don't fucking store 100% pure organic seeds for no reason. Motherfuckers plan for shit like this. anything that can happen, you want to do a wash on a painting? You want to wash it and clean it? Or you just want to like put a thin layer of paint on it, on top of your painting? Start carrying around some Lysol like that bitch Mace. I'm spraying everybody. Back up. I heard you cough just now. Don't be playing that shit, man. You're not gonna see me because I have a contingency plan. You're not gonna see me, bruh. Trust me, bruh. I own some land in South Carolina. South Carolina's so country. I love it. It's nothing but sticks and sticker brows and dirt roads and cornfields and cows. It's so nice. You can hide down that shit. And if you can find you a little piece of land out in the middle of nowhere, nobody will, bruh. If shit get bad, I just filled up the car today. I gotta fill up the truck tomorrow. I keep both of my vehicles on F. I keep my little bug out bag ready. Keep a little cash on hand. I'm out, bruh. I'm out. I'm not standing up around this shit, bruh. I live in a highly populated area. I live around too many motherfucking people, bro. If apocalypse happened, I'm not going to no hospital or none of that shit, bro. I'm going to the fucking woods. I'm gonna be 3-4 miles away from everything in any direction. Don't come around me. I'm not coming around you. I'll wait this bitch out. Me and my people. I'm telling you. You need some, you need the generator, some solar panels if you can get your hand on it. You can stock up on some kerosene. Hey man, ammunition. I ain't gonna lie, yo, like I don't even feel like going downstairs, but we got this table at work called the giveaway table. And if you got shit at your house that you don't need or you don't want, you can bring it to work and set it on the table and see if somebody else want that shit. And somebody walk by and be like, I think I'll take that. And it's pretty cool. And I walked by the giveaway table today and I see 3 packs of seeds. Some carrots, some cucumbers, and some pumpkins. Taking that shit with me. Because I got other seeds too. But you always need seeds. People don't think about that. So, I get all my essentials. I'll be out this bitch, bruh. I'm going down south where their growing season is longer and the winters are milder. I don't mind planting a garden. I don't mind, hunting a rabbit, killing a deer, going fishing. You know what I'm saying? Sit back, paint. Trust me, bro. Contingency plans. Everybody got them. Or everybody need them. If you don't, for shit like this. That's real shit. I almost thought about selling my land last year, bro. I only brought that shit for $3,000. And the last time it got appraised, it's worth $8,000. But land cheap down south. You just buy that shit, like I say, a couple $1,000, get you a little piece of land somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Try to find some shit that's close to water. Another key element. Seeds, bro. Seeds. Oh, that'll always be on deck. I'll always be ready. You know what I'm saying? Always. I will grow a garden. I'm telling you. I will grow all the plants I need to survive. You know? Grow some onions, some lettuce, some peppers, some fruits. You know what I'm saying? Might plant me some fruit trees. See how long it take my apple tree to give me an apple or a pear. You know what I'm saying? Down south we got walnut trees and pecan trees, all that good shit, man. Nature. You know what I'm saying? It ain't hard to live off the land if you know how to eat. You just go outside and eat, have a meal. Shit, you just can't be around people. That's the only thing. You gotta be secluded, bro. You gotta get away. I hate people who only know the city, and that's all you know. The city, and you've never lived outside of the city. You don't know how to. You don't even know where to go outside of the city. Now you're fucked. You're fucked, real bad. Because that's going to be the only way is to get away from people. That's it. You have to be away from people. And I don't know. I hope it doesn't get to that point. Oh yeah. But see, you gotta have a charging station. You know what that is? As long as you got a charging station, you're good. That's all you need, bruh. All you need is that charging station, homie. Know what I'm saying? You might walk up on me by accident. You're not gonna take nothing. You're gonna have to take my whole life with it. I'm from South Carolina, even further south. Not north, but South Carolina. The real south. That's where them good old boys at, man. Everybody down there prepared for shit like this, man. Motherfuckers, that's how we do down there, man. Motherfuckers eat hogs, go hunting all the time. Motherfuckers still grow gardens and shit, you know. It's just like this last generation just stopped doing that shit. Like, but that's how I came up. My grandma raised me in. I remember one of my grandmother's sisters. No. My great grandmother's sister. This lady never went to a grocery store in her life. Never bought anything from a grocery store. She had a well on her land. And she pumped her fucking water, and she had a farm. You know what I'm saying? She always had a couple goats, hogs, a chicken coop, some cows, and she just grew shit, you know, on her farm. Like she's never went to a grocery store. And so I remember people like that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't help kill goats. I didn't kill ducks and, you know, pluck chickens, climb up in the tree and shake that shit and knock all the pecans down. You know what I'm saying? Then we got down lake fishing, river fishing, deep sea fishing, fly fishing. I done went mud hopping, frog catching, crawfish catching. You know what I'm saying? Squirrel shooting. Anything. Bruh, I have a big ass family. I got sisters and cousins and nephews, and we gonna be alright. I'm gonna have people around. I'm gonna have some people around. Hell yeah. It's gonna be like The Walking Dead. Cause our shit gonna be Alexander, and like the Hilltop, like one of my other homies, his shit better than mine though. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got his shit together. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? His family got more land. And then one of my other homies, his family's great. His family, bruh, his goddamn granddaddy. Boy, this man owns so much land, like, but it's like way out in the fucking country. You go down this long dirt road, man, and then turn onto the paved road, and then it's like for a mile. Like you see a house here, drive a little bit more, a house there, a house over here, and all that shit, one family, yo. All the land, that shit be crazy, bro. Like, huh? I don't know you like that, homie. You might already got that shit, bruh. Shit, I gotta fuck with people. You know what I'm saying? I went to Sunday school with them. The people I got to fuck with. I hope you and your folks alright. There always no malice or nothing on y'all, man. I just, hey, get your shit together. Get your shit together. You know what? I'll go take a picture real quick for you. I just be keeping shit like this on standby, bruh. Hey man, bruh. I'm telling you now. Always prepared. Deep freezer, full of shit. Motherfucking canned goods, stocked up. Cases of water. And I'm light on water. And I'm by myself, bruh. Don't nobody living with me. But I don't let my shit get low. Like, I don't play it. If I gotta go a couple weeks without going no way, I'm good. If shit get real bad, if I feel like shit getting real bad, I leave all this shit. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Fuck that. I'm not playing. Bruh. Hey, I ain't no killer, but don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy it doesn't give. I swear, if it really come down to the come down, and I gotta fight for my shit, I have to, bruh. Trust me. I ain't get the name Trap for no reason, bro. I done been in the streets. I know what it's like. I done been in gunfights and all this shit. The old me, the old me don't like the young me. Like my young self, that motherfucker crazy. The old me surprised. Like right now, I'm surprised I'm here right now. Really, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's why I just try to do so much positive shit, bro. Like I don't really know. Like I think it was actually when I had my son. Like a lot of shit changed in my life just knowing that I'm responsible for somebody else's life, yo. But before that shit, bro, I was a hell fucking raiser, bro. If it come down to the come down, I'm gonna have to get it in for my shit. You not taking my water, you not taking my can of beans. You not. 50 people, for one, for the first thing, 50 people can't organize. For one. Not in some extreme conditions where everything is fucking scarce. You're not gonna get 50 people to do shit together. That's the first thing. 50 people not doing nothing. Cause smart individuals gonna move in small groups, just like I'm describing now. So even if, oh yeah, it's still life or death. So when you buy shit, man, you wanna play cards and shit. At least you can educate yourself while you play cards. Cause I be getting all kind of shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta know shit. You just gotta know shit, man. 3 or 4 people, if they not armed to the teeth, and if they not some vicious fucking savages who just gonna do whatever off the top, then they not getting nowhere. Cause if I don't know you, I'm not letting you get nowhere. Avoid becoming a refugee. How to prevent and fight bacterial and viral infections, 1 of 2. Tactical breathing. Emergency water shortage. Cell phones and communications after disaster. Candle usage during a power outage. What's your most powerful survival tool? I ain't gonna read what they say, but these are the things you gotta think about. You know what I'm saying? This is the one right here. Evacuating your home. How ready are you to leave? How fast can you fucking leave? Uninvited guests at your front door during a survival situation. What do? Huh? How to fight the flu and other respiratory infections. But this is just the kind of shit that I'm into, man. Most people don't really like want to fuck around with shit like this, you know, and even think about shit like this because it's kind of dark and depressing. And who wants to think about, oh, what if people are trying to kill me for my beans? You know, nobody don't want to think about no shit like that. But like, what if? But what if? We don't like to think about it, but you know, that's why you put your seatbelt on. That's what I tell anybody about, oh, I don't like to think about that. But you wear your seatbelt though. Why? Well, what if I get in a... Exactly. It's a what if. You don't want it to happen. You don't even really want to think about it. But you wear that seatbelt anyway. Just in case. You never know. What if something fucking happens? You know, what if something happens? Because I don't never have shit too far from me, bruh. You know what I'm saying? That shit always, boy. I don't care where I'm at in my house. I'm good. Don't come in here. Don't come in here trying to fuck with me, bro. Cause that ain't nothing gonna be bad for both of us. He said I'm gonna just go out crazy. Fuck everything. Like, I'll be alright. Just chill. All you gotta do is go somewhere and chill, man. As long as you got food and water. No, never. Don't leave no shells neither. You know? You just gotta be prepared for anything. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. Always hope for the best. This virus shit got me really thinking, bro. What is the best right now? Like, this shit is crazy because they're lying to us. All governments lie to their citizens and won't tell us the fucking truth. We don't really know what's going on. We're seeing these videos of motherfucking hospitals over flooded. They're building some kind of whatever they're saying. Doctors are on the phones freaking. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about draconian quarantine actions and shit. So that it doesn't spread international, but they're saying, oh, there could be at least 100 cases already in America. Like, really? Oh, all the rich are gonna be gone. That's the thing. That's why they got their bunkers and the starships and they little islands. Let us get out of here first. All right, you can tell them now. Whew. Huh? What they say? We good. Gotta wait for they try to come for us. Cause if we would have stuck around and told them, they would have tried to figure out where the hell we at. But we can't let them know where we at. Yeah. 2012. Let them get away first. Then tell the masses. You know what I'm saying? Then tell them. Y'all okay? Well, breaking news. We're all fucked and this is probably the last day of this country. Good evening. I'm not fucked. I'm about to go fishing. Fuck it. I'm about to go on a extended vacation. Fuck it. You know? Fuck it all to hell, man. Fuck everything. I don't like people any goddamn way. Maintain a human population under 500 million. Rule number one. Rule number one. Maintain the human population under 500 million in perpetual harmony with nature. Rule number one. Rule number one. Maintain the human population under 500 million. Motherfuckers think it's a game. Motherfuckers think it's a game. Motherfucker think it's a game. Oh, motherfucker think it's a game. I'm out, man. I'm out, bro. SpaceX, what they doing? Matter of fact, damn, this battle was good. I might finish this battle up. Yeah, but escape to where? You would, once again, like, where would they go? Yeah, I might listen to Agenda Free in a minute. I'm gonna finish this this battle first.
About some space. I'm like you having tattoo regrets. You'll get this mark out my face. I mean, who he top to get to this tier? Am I missing something? Who's dick he sucking? He gotta be swallowing, cause he ain't spitting nothing. That's a setup. I go, there's a big eruption. Your flow is an interruption. The hard shit comes between your soft rounds. This is titty fucking. I skip discussion. You feeling froggy, then get to jumping. I'll bang out with all you pussies. I'm a shitty husband. But this kid be cuddling with his lame-ass wife. The next day, he gets naked to prove his gay man's pride. He run with New York crews, but claim LA gang ties. I'm just struggling to understand your strange-ass life. You flip your image out of left field, that's the game plan, right? See one light at sunrise, day'll change that night. We seen lights switch up, but he ain't that bright. You from the Matrix, why we never see the same cat twice? See... See, one day, be pulling out, shooting the heater. For the other day, pulling out. That's what he do with his wiener. This shit's community theater, with a gangster who's getting crazy by playing dress up with Randy and Mr. Leahy. Canada bars. There's always some fuck shit that's involved. We think he's truly evolved, and the illusion dissolves. There's two U's. You get a dub when you doing your job, but when he knows he won't win, then he loses his draws. Between creative and corny, you walk in a thin line, trying to juggle this circus act with balance you can't find. Doing 6-second videos, throwing up gang signs in California, raising suspicion about your crippin' through them grapevines. When a Watts body or grape split into the Lopes and the Mexicans, you think they pictured you as the future of who spoke for their section? A crip so small-minded, he got a troll for attention with no ending to the length that'll go for a mention. Toward what goals are you heading? To be known as a legend or a vulture who fed himself off this culture we reppin'? Which role are you peddling? Where are these roads intersecting? He's so lost he gotta ask Calico for directions. Have you spoke to a reverend? No? Devon? Well, let us pray. We'll get your soul into heaven. Just answer me this question, Day. Tell me why is it that this pussy must behave somewhere between a dickhead and an asshole to feel he's entertained? I mean, we seen do crap on a stage you just can't do. I thought your ass was washed up after that shampoo. That's why That's why your movement has been stressed. You can't take shit seriously. All you do is ingest. You know the difference between being me and this mess. After battles, I get pressed. After battles, you get dressed. See little girls who need attention become go-go dancers. Class clowns act out because they don't know answers. This actor gained dollars rocking masks and costumes, but lost sense of who he really is, and that's the cost to him. Bankrupt, robbed by your own spending, your credit, there's no mending. I'm catching you on your way down. This is goaltending. All your shit backfired. Mexican plumbing. You're like every porno ever. Your ending is coming. Began as a grown man and regressed into nothing, so I'ma count your life down. Think Benjamin Button, I'm an 80s baby. To me, the 21st century is fucking weird. I put a decade and a half in this game. Sweat, blood, and tears. The real work I want to see through is becoming clear. I learned a few new life lessons last couple years. Like a king with an uppercut could get undermined by a sucker punch if it lands. A lord's lease on his stage is just month to month. Cowards are weak, but money is power. They paid 10 grand for days crew. They paid 24 hours. See how... See... 4 more bars. See how quick it could change? Your status switched in the game. Now watch me clock out your 15 minutes of fame. Your moments over the second that this goes online, and days are numbered when the host calls time.
I think you go Brian Solomon, yo! And round 3 is on Daylight.
All right, let's take it home.
Hold it down, let's go.
Let's take it home. What I did versus Oops. What I did versus Oops, I like to call this the sequel. To sacrifice some of my third verse just to talk to my people. Most of y'all motherfuckers have no idea what it means when the real niggas say real nigga shit. Cause when a black nigga hating on a black nigga, that go back to the house nigga and field nigga shit. In the new sense, they killed niggas quick. Left kids in the field with a clip, guns filled with a clip. Thought we was past the lashings, but now these niggas are killed for a deal with a whip. They jealousy is jealousy. Bottom of the Amistad boats motion, which got us feeling sick. In videos, we waving guns like we wild boy, but run from the cowboys like the real Emmitt Smith. In a sense, who knows what's to be deleted, but still get a whiff. Racism. They said they was finish line, but the race to the finish line is what we still dealing with. I said Martin Luther King had a dream, so one of your people left his dreams blown. He got scratched off like a mad itch. It was a bad stitch, and yet it seemed wrong. We lost our leader. Now brothers telling, no more lean on me, just get your lean on. The problem with us is there's a lot of blacks on activists and not enough black activists to make the team strong. When I was young, I grew up off Goodwill clothing, brand new shirt with the sleeve gone. For food, my father had to run in the local routes and get a Steve on. You had the childhood life kids like me would dream on. I grew up asking my father, how you get to Sesame Street? This nigga daddy helped write the Sesame Street theme song. That's rap. I said, Daylight killing Solomon, how you do this? Well, you was completely assed out from the get-go, but you knew this. Soon as you start rapping, I'm thinking, please, this shit eases a sneeze. I'ma chew this shit. And if he fall, I'm thinking, God, I'ma boo this shit. I told you, I'm back to fold you, I got a new hunch. My whole squad lift up trays, this the group lunch. I ain't never seen a mark like this, this a new punk. Niggas this scary gotta get booked, this is Goosebumps. I'm from Watch where they not respecting a brother plot. You ask a nigga from Watch why did the chicken cross the road? Cause he got his shit pocket checked on the other side. You ready? Here it come. I said my crew rep the hard route. Your crew rep the small route. It's true, you a goof troop, so you better fall out. My tool let them all out. Crew set the draw out. One through your roof. Who let the dogs out? It gets live. Bitch hide a bitch die. I got a world domination pistol. You get hit with the big 5. Life. Medals are bronze, silver, and some are gold. Days, some are hot, winter, or some are cold. Life. Some are gangster, some are bitch, some are bold. Before I go, Solomon, I got one question for you. Put it on!
Daylight, Iron Solomon, try to...
Them motherfuckers stupid. Use too many brushes, man. I need. Set that there. Oh my God. I don't have more of those brushes out already. Ugh. I use that. Bro, I can't paint a straight line to save my life, yo. Can't paint a straight line to save my life. I already know, man. Just doing these books, like, it's gonna take a little minute. I got the one side done, so we're almost finished with the underpainting. Let me put some news on. We're gonna try to get some coronavirus news real quick. Like we said before, you guys really need to be keeping up with this shit. This is really no joke right now. Agenda Free TV thumbnail picture says 131 dead, 5,564 confirmed cases. Once again, you always gotta double these numbers, if not triple these motherfuckers, because they is not telling you the truth, yo. Okay, set a reminder. He's gonna go live exactly at 6 p.m., which is in 10 minutes. So in 10 minutes, we'll have some live coverage from Agenda Free TV on what's going on with this Chinese coronavirus. In the meantime, let me look up I'm just put in news coronavirus 5 hours ago from CBS News. Let's see what CBS said 5 hours ago.
The future is here, and it turns out it's
In Health Watch now, the CDC is strongly warning Americans to avoid all non-essential travel to China as the coronavirus continues to spread. At least 106 people have died and more than 4,500 have been infected. Hong Kong has also announced that all rail lines to mainland China will be cut before the end of the week. Ramy Inocencio is in Beijing. Ramy, we understand that the U.S. has a flight evacuating Americans now from Wuhan, which is basically the epicenter of this virus.
Don't evacuate them. Leave their ass over there.
The plane is scheduled to take off in roughly 12 hours time.
No.
It is Wednesday morning here in China, but not every American living in Wuhan will be on that plane for the simple reason is that there aren't enough seats. Now, we did speak to one American citizen, a man in Wisconsin. His wife and his child are stuck in Wuhan, and he's hoping that they can get on that plane.
Are you excited to see me, Adeline? Yeah, I miss you too.
Sam Roth is doing everything he can to help his family get out of Wuhan. His wife Daisy and his two children, Adeline and Abigail, flew to China to see Daisy's family just last week for the big Lunar New Year holiday. Sam stayed in Wisconsin.
From the moment they stepped foot on Wuhan, they were told, stay inside.
Maintain the human population under 500 million in perpetual harmony with nature. Unite the world with one living language. Unite the world with one living religion. Settle world disputes in a world court. It says do away with petty laws and officials and settle things in a world court. Guide beauty and reproduction. I don't know. Basically, they said they said, look, man, we're going to restructure the world. There's going to be one language, one religion. We're going to cull the population into a manageable size so that basically you're our slaves, and we're going to guide your reproduction so that we control. We can have a more firm control over the population and delegate. There's something about earning your place in society or something like that. If you ever seen the Hunger Games, that's a really good scenario of how it could be, like the Hunger Games. And if you've ever read Brave New World by Aldous Huxley, it's kind of like a combination of that. Even if you saw the movie In Time with Justin Timberlake, where in all these scenarios the elite are offshore, are secluded and segregated, and they live this ultra affluent life, and they keep the rest of the masses as far away as possible, but close enough that the laboring of the peons feed the elite. And I mean, the way they depicted it in all those scenarios, like I say, like the Hunger Games, when they traveled to whatever the name of the city was.
Automatically matches all the cash back you.
Bitch, I didn't unpause you. What the hell was that? But yeah, like in the Hunger Games, when they traveled to that cities like that, like in time, when he actually had enough time to travel to where all the fucking rich people are at who live forever because they have life extension technology from cloning and stem cell research and growing human organs outside of the body, so that if you need a lung transplant or a heart transplant, we already have your perfect match because it is grown from your cells and we just grew it outside your body, so you can live forever. And now they're talking about uploading your mind and all kind of shit. So this elite group, they crave shit like this. And didn't Bill Gates or somebody made, I think it was Bill Gates who made this really weird statement saying that, you know, if reincarnation was real, I would come back as a virus or something to, you know, like eliminate most of the world's population or something. There's like some really morbid type shit. I forgot who said that, but somebody said, you know, if they could come back, they would be like a germ or a virus if they could, and just like kill the majority of people. And now we're seeing this scenario kind of play out, yo. And we already know that they're cutting the numbers on this shit, yo. They're really cutting the numbers on what the fuck is going on.
The end of your first year, dollar for dollar.
Hey, so latest update here is that a bunch of new cases just got reported. The China morning report from Hubei province came in, and it's 840 new cases and 25 new deaths. Now, actually, I will say this: this is less. This number is less than the report yesterday in the Monday. The morning report for Hubei province yesterday was over 1,000 new cases. Let me see if I can find it. I got to go back. I got to go all the way back on BNO and find out what was yesterday's report. Let's see. So I'm looking yesterday to find out when they reported yesterday, how many new cases did they say? It's going to be right around here. Let's see. It was 1291. 1291. So crazy. This is 400 new cases less. This is 400 new cases less than Hubei reported yesterday in their morning update. This is 400 new cases less than Hubei reported yesterday in their morning update.
They're playing with them numbers, yo. Playing with the numbers.
Getting virus under control or manipulating this is roughly 400 new cases less than Hubei reported yesterday in their update. Getting virus under control or just not reporting true scale of outbreak? That's what I want to know. I don't know. Oh, sorry, that's not the right one. That's not the right one. The new cases is 840 new cases. 840 new cases was the new one. 840 new cases. I'm sorry, 840 new cases and 25 new deaths. But that's about 450 cases. That's about 450 cases less than yesterday's update. So who knows what's going on there? This is 450 new cases less than Hubei reported yesterday in their morning update. Getting virus under control or just not reporting true scale of outbreak? All right, let's see if that works. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is them if it's the virus getting under control, or if it's just they're not reporting the true scale of outbreak. There are multiple scientists who believe that there are tens of thousands of cases in Hubei province alone. So I don't know that we'll ever hear how many people were infected in Hubei province. It's interesting to see this. So let's see here. So again, 840 new cases reported from Hubei and 25 new deaths. So the total number is, I think it's 5565 now. 5572. Oh, I think what's going to happen is we're going to start getting reports from the individual provinces too, besides Hubei. So, well,
Now Hubei is next door. That's not.
I don't know why
Wuhan.
this just went up. It says 5572.
So now
But
Hubei
there
got
was no
like
update down
major
here.
numbers starting to come in too, yo.
Anyways, so according to BNO, they have 5572 cases. So I'll update my headline, and then we'll talk about what's going on. It would be good news if they could get it under control. The problem is, it's not good news if it's not under control and they're just saying it's under control. And it's really impossible to tell what's what. This says, look, 5572 confirmed cases, 131 fatalities, 1109 in serious or critical condition, majority of cases in China, 59 international cases, 15 countries reporting cases. Give me a shout. Let me know your thoughts at Lookner on Twitter. We're waiting. So now we have the official case report for the day from Wuhan. I guess my question is this: I don't know. I have no idea why. I have no idea why. Given that the incubation period of this virus is, from everything we've heard, like 2 to 10 or 2 to 14 days, and that it's sure they certainly they have instituted a lockdown in Wuhan and some other towns in Hubei province, but they only did that like 4 days ago. I don't see why all of a sudden, and we've heard so much reporting about people who are sick and can't get tested. And there have been long lines at hospitals and people going to get checked. I don't know what the reason would be for all of a sudden to have like a 1/3 drop in new cases, or like 40% drop in new cases. This is what makes me a bit suspicious. But I don't know that we'll ever hear the true scale of this. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Now, so anyways, give me a shout. Let me know your thoughts at Lookner on Twitter. Trib Press Media says White House tells airlines it may suspend all China-U.S. flights amid conservative coronavirus outbreak. I would be surprised if this happened right now. I bet they'll wait a couple days. Look, I mean, if they keep seeing statistics where the number of new cases drops, they might not do it. So I don't know if this is going to happen. Let's see the actual story. says, White House officials have told U.S. airlines it's considering suspending China flights. It's considering. Doesn't mean they're going to do it. The Trump administration is looking at a variety of measures to contain the fast-spreading virus. White House officials called executives at major U.S. carriers on Tuesday, telling them a temporary ban on China flights is on
Why
the
you gotta
table.
consider that shit, yo? Hey, this motherfucker did that Muslim ban with no hesitation. Like this, this shit is more deadly than Muslims, bro. Ban them shits, man. Hey, sorry for you Americans. Y'all shouldn't have had your ass over there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and then the one story was listening to, the man in Wisconsin, my wife just went over there. I want her home. Man, your wife is from there. She'll be alright. You know what I'm saying? She from there. She went home. She went home to see her people. She got people over there. They gonna keep her safe. Let her stay over there until this shit over with, bro. She not with strangers or nothing. She went to go see her auntie and her grandma. And her sister who couldn't find an American husband. Oh, you're so lucky. You married a white man and moved to America.
Thought on this is, I'd be surprised if this happens. Surprised if this happens. If China's officials don't continue to show any travel.
Yo, Alienware, this is some real shit, bro.
There were several new cases detected in Germany, by the way. Germany is up to 4 cases.
Yo, the month just got started, bro. We still got a couple days left in this shit, man. So we done killed Soleimani. Kobe Bryant died in a helicopter crash. And goddamn, we got a international, global, viral outbreak. And Trump still might get impeached. 2020, bitch. Wake up. You ain't been paying attention to the world? Better pay attention now, motherfuckers. Everybody who been asleep, y'all can't do that shit no more. Wake up. Shit changing. Some shit about to happen. Y'all listening? Some shit about to happen, man. I got y'all attention? Okay.
Contracted the disease from a Chinese colleague who had visited the area for a company workshop a week ago.
I feel it too, bruh. Some shit coming, bruh. For everybody. Kobe Bryant probably went out the easy way, you know what I'm saying? Quick and fast. Everybody else, we gonna go out slow and painful. Coughing on our own, drowning on our own blood and shit. And lung fluid and all kind of shit. From some snake virus. You know what I'm saying? Imagine this shit, man. Imagine this. Huh?
So again, the breaking news at this point is as follows.
Yeah, there's this one British show called Survivors. That shit was good as hell too, yo. But it only lasted 1 season and they didn't renew it. But even it was just the same story, you know, some kind of super bug, and a few people, very, very few people were immune to that shit, yeah. And they just kind of got sick, and well, no, I think that's how the plot was, yo, because it was like this super bug was killing everybody, but it didn't affect some people. But then there was like this one lady who actually caught it, like she got sick, and she said she felt like she was about to die, but she recovered from that shit. And it was like, what? You recovered from it? Like, ain't nobody recovered from that shit. So they trying to get this chick and catch her ass so they can do some tests on her to see, like, if her body then produce, like, some kind of antibodies to this killer fucking virus shit. And then they can't get her, so they try to kidnap her son or something and think it may be genetic or some shit like that. It was crazy as hell, yo. But yeah, the lady got sick, but she recovered, and that was the whole plot. Like, she was different from everybody else.
Researchers estimate professor at the University of Toronto said the best case
Yo, what up, what up, what up?
scenario is
Hey.
something where we go through the spring into the summer, then it dies down. It's not something that's going to end the next week or next month.
Hey man, we all been fighting a good fight, bro. It ain't gonna change. That shit just gonna get more intense.
According to a group coordinated by Northeastern University, the actual number of Chinese cases, including those not yet detected, is likely to be more than 25,000. And researchers at the University of Hong Kong estimate that the number of actual cases is currently past 40,000. And there's a British scientist with a group at Imperial College, and he thinks it's more like 100,000. The thing is, though, I mean, to me, I don't see, look, it's 450 less than yesterday. So I don't know if this is the actual number of cases or the reported number of cases. I wonder if the official number of cases is just going to keep dropping every day now. I'm very interested in seeing that. Because this is 450 less than yesterday. And I don't know what the reason for that would be. I don't know what the reason is that there'd be 450 fewer cases than yesterday.
They fudging the numbers.
Dom C says, could it be that they're running out of test kits? Or possibly that now most symptomatic people are staying at home due to the hospital overcrowded in fear of catching the disease? Don't know. I'm going to say this, though. I'll say this. Let me say this. So let's just say we see these statistics drop the next few days, right? Let's say it goes down, and then China. Let's say China towards the end of the week says, okay, outbreak basically over. Well then, remember, most people are still at home having traveled home for the holidays. Hundreds of millions of people traveled home for the holiday. People are supposed to go back to work, I believe, on Monday, February 3rd. So, if China says, like in a couple days, that's it, it's basically over, you can go back home now. If it's not really over then you'll have all of these people traveling who may have the virus. So I think what it'll be very interesting to see is, does China let a huge amount of their population start traveling for the end of the holidays? Do we see people in China like traveling this weekend, or does China like start delaying work until late next week or the week after? Remember, two major cities in China, Suzhou and Shanghai, have already delayed work till February 9th, February 8th or 9th. So I really wonder, I'm going to be very interested in seeing, does China right now is only delayed the end of the holiday till February 3rd. Do they really let a lot of the country start traveling again just in a few days? Because they'd have to travel in a few days to get back for work on February 3rd. So we'll have to see what happens with that. Is this everything? What is this? We have yet to get today the updates from the provinces besides Hubei. Normally in the morning, the whole country gives an update. Normally the whole country gives an update, but we've only gotten the Hubei numbers, which usually is around half of all of the new cases. Hang on a second. Let me check some other sources here.
These numbers are too
damn high. Hey, thank you so much, Cosmo Sherry, for your support. Thank you, Cosmo Sherry. And thank you to our moderators. I appreciate it, moderators. Mishi Melody, is moderating right now. Thank you, Mishi Melody. Becky Scarlett is moderating. Thank you, Becky Scarlett. Also, in our Periscope chat, we have our moderators there. Sharon Craig is there moderating in our Periscope chat. And our Facebook and Twitch moderators as well. By the way, thanks for the super hearts, Tamara, Chris, and Maddie. Our Facebook moderators and our Twitch moderators too. Hang on one second. Our Twitch moderators like Keisha Fowler, Daily Disclosure, Matthew Johnson, Idaho Star Umroth, Smoke, and Callie, and others. And our Facebook moderators like Courtney Lane is there. Thank you, Amy Hannes, for these stars. Oops. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate it. And thanks again, Courtney, for moderating. Hang on one sec. Hang on. Thank you, Kyle. Kyle says, don't know if it's wise to trust the same government who ultimately is responsible for how all this started. Thank you, Kyle. Chris, I'll be checking my messages shortly. Thank you, Chris, for your support. Chris Arneson. Oh, Craig Simpson wants the link to the Discord group. Well, one of our moderators, Rusty G's moderating as well, one of our moderators will post the link to the Agenda Free TV unofficial fan Discord in the chat room. Thanks to Ashley Thompson, Courtney Lane, Jenna Kennedy, and Amy Hennis for the Facebook stars. All right, so just to sum up so far what's going on. Yesterday, Hubei province, at the start of the day, in their big update, Hubei is where Wuhan is. Wuhan is the town where the virus has been centered. Yesterday, Hubei reported 1,291 new cases in their morning update. Today, they reported 840 new cases. That's like a 40% drop-off since yesterday. I have no idea why that would happen. Also, remember, there are numerous scientists out there who believe there are tens of thousands of cases in Wuhan. So is that the actual number? Or is the government just saying, let's start having the cases go down? Are we going to start every day now seeing the cases go down? The official statistics. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why the cases would drop that much in one day. Especially given all the reporting we've heard out of Wuhan of sick people not even getting tested yet. Remember, they're currently building 2 new hospitals in Wuhan that have 2,300 hospital rooms to quarantine people in, and also they're repurposing 6,000 other hospital rooms, and they've sent like over 4,000 medical personnel to Wuhan. So I don't know why the cases would drop that much. We'll see what the rest of the country reports. And we'll check in also. Some people mentioned the CDC had some kind of announcement today. Hey, thank you, Bug Wings, for your support.
That's what I've been waiting to hear from. The CDC make a fucking public announcement on that shit, yo. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention.
It's a very interesting development, though. I don't really know what to make of it. All right, let me show you. Let's check out what the CDC said today.
Yeah, let us hear that shit, bro.
Did they do a call today? CDC, right? Coronavirus home.
Read to me,
News.
Seymour.
Cases in the U.S. That's the same. 5 positive cases in the U.S., 32 negative. They're watching 73 people. That seems similar to what it was yesterday. Did they do a call today? transcripts. No, they didn't do a phone. They didn't do a call today. The last transcript. The last transcript they made. If they did a call, they haven't released it yet. Last transcript of novel coronavirus update Monday. So I don't see one from today. HHS had a press conference.
HHS.
I didn't hear any reporting about anything huge they said.
What is HHS?
So, if you have any reports about something important, something highly significant that was said, please feel free to pass it along to me. Myco Nationalist says, I think the lack of test kit availability will skew the numbers reported. I don't know. When I see a drop like this, it's so noticeable. It's so noticeable, this drop in cases. I don't think it's a test kit thing. Business Insider says, Wuhan, China faces such a shortage of coronavirus test kits that people say getting one is like winning the lottery. People say there's a shortage of test kits. I don't know what to believe. Mimi Lau, quick test shortage for coronavirus reportedly delaying diagnosis. But when was this written? This is from January 24th. This is from 4 days ago. But I've heard reports. I've heard more. This is from 4 days ago. But I've heard more recent reports of test kit shortage. But has it gotten much? Has the test kit shortage gotten
all
worse
y'all
in
gonna
one
get
day?
the coronavirus.
Like did they run out of cases? Did they run out of test kits yesterday?
If you don't have it now,
no?
There's a good chance you will get it. So
it's very odd. It's very odd. I think it's odd to see all
let's
the
start the robbing and looting.
I find it very odd. Extremely odd. I'm going to wait and see what some of the maybe some epidemiologist specialist people will comment on the drop in cases. I'd like to hear what they have to say.
Here's a professional epidemiologist. What are your thoughts on it? China's lying. Back to you, sir. There you have it, people. China's lying.
I don't see any experts I'm following comment on this yet.
No experts want to put their fucking shit on the line right yet, yo. Anybody want to be that
Trixie
person
Bella
saying,
says Edmonton, Canada,
I told you
where
so.
I am, just declared
I told you
first
so.
case. Masks are selling out. It's crazy. I haven't heard that yet. Thank you, Trixie Bella.
Where are masks selling out at? I need to go get me some. Go buy me some more filters, yo.
Yeah, so I wouldn't, to me, you have to look, you don't want to look at the number of cases per se, you look at how it's going from day to day. Let me see if I can get you this bar, let me see if there's a bar graph posted yet. See, look, let me show you this. It's very strange. This is very, very strange.
Show me that strange shit, bro.
Wikipedia. See, look, this is so far. This is so far, right? Candace says, how long does it take to get the test results? Candace Davidson. I know the CDC test is I believe, instantaneous, but you have to actually get the blood to the test site, to the CDC. If you're in the U.S., you have to send your blood to the CDC, if that's what they use. I've read before that they use blood. But maybe they can use other stuff too. But you have to send it to the CDC. As to how long it takes in China, I don't know how long that takes. I don't know.
I'm about to get tested for that shit right now.
Thank you, Candace Davidson. Thank you also, Gunnar Jr. Gunnar Jr. says there's a case in Brazil. I'll have to check up on that. Thank you, Gunnar, for the update. I'll have to check up on what's going on with Brazil. Thank you, Gunnar Jr. And thank you also to Daddy's Little Monster, and thank you to Missing Persons
Daddy's
and
Little
Mysteries.
Monster.
I appreciate it.
Oh,
thank
how
you.
Cute.
So look, see that chart That's like every single day the number of cases is going up, and it's going up by, it's not just how much it's going up by a steady rate. So look, basically from the 22nd to the 23rd, it goes up like by about 50%. It goes up by about 50% every day. And then all of a sudden today, it's not going up by 50%. It went up, you know, again, the increase yesterday they announced was they agreed, yesterday, when there was about 3,000 cases.
Damn,
at the
I can't
time.
get this line
There was
straight.
about 3,000 cases at the time, and then Hubei said, well, we have 1,291 new cases, which for Hubei itself, I mean, was, actually, let's look at this. Hubei province. So yeah, so think about it this way. Yesterday, Hubei province basically announced like a 100% increase in the number of cases, right? Because it went from like 2,200 to it went from like 1,300 to 2,600 yesterday, basically. So yesterday, Hubei's increase was about 100% in cases. Then today it went from like 27 to 35. I mean, it's such a difference. It's such a difference. Because before this announcement, the cases were like at 2,700.
There's something they not telling you.
Roughly speaking.
Ooh, they're not telling you something.
Yesterday, Hubei announced a 100% increase in total number of cases. Today they
We got our
announced
secret cave, so wish you the best.
33%.
It's not that bad, bro. Like, y'all might survive it. I mean, look at you. You're young. You're healthy.
Would cause
you're a strapping young lad.
Of a drop.
Bruh, you'll be
Because
fine.
yesterday they started out with about 1,200 or 1,300 cases,
You will be
and then
fine.
they announced like 1,300 more. Today they started out with 2,600 or 2,700 cases, and
I'm
then they announced like
not
800
gonna stay
more.
out there with you guys.
Which is like a third. That's really what happened.
No, I wouldn't be fine. I got asthma already, and you know I got
It's even bigger than
gastritis.
the numbers suggest.
Like,
if you look at the percentages, that's such a huge drop.
I wouldn't make it at all. Like, but you guys, you can make it, man. You know.
That's what happened.
Just keep a positive
What we
attitude.
explained
Drink
that.
a lot of water. You know, wash your hands. Don't touch your face if you don't have to. Don't bite your fingernails. And, you know, just write it out, bro. Write it out. It won't even be that long. You'll see us
It seems
in
like
like
a big decrease to me.
a few weeks. We'll be right back in a few weeks, bro. I'll almost guarantee it.
It's not,
Almost
it's not just that
guarantee
yesterday they
that,
announced
you know,
1291
this shit'll
new
blow
ones, and
over
today they
and
announced 850.
we'll be right back out there and
Yesterday,
delegating our
when
rules
they
and
announced
orders to you guys.
1291, that
You know?
was like 100% increase in cases. Today, when they announced 850 or 840 or whatever it was, that's like a 33% increase in cases. Be an explanation for why it's a big drop.
I am moving kind of fast, bro.
Now, you might
this
say,
piece?
well, it's being contained.
Hey,
Now,
you know, I
don't
want to go try to brag, you
why
know,
would
but
people,
you
I mean,
know.
I know people have been at home.
I mean, I'm known for bragging and shit,
but
but
it has a significant incubation.
I mean, I'm going pretty fast, you know.
That's what's happening.
I got a feeling.
Ledger says this could be fake news reporting to push fear into people's minds to push to mandatory forced vaccinations by fear. Views. Why would Ledger? Why would reporting fewer cases be causing people to be afraid? I would think Ledger. First of all, Ledger, thank you for your support. I really do appreciate it. So thank you, Ledger. Now, on your point, Ledger, I don't know what to me if the government were trying to scare people, they'd report more cases, not fewer cases. Mr. Raccoon 1 says doesn't make any sense, seems way off in my opinion. The gray man responded to my tweet, either they are out of test kits, people are staying home, or China is withholding input.
Or all of the above. I gotta make this my full-time work.
Kevin Wakeham thinks it's definitely something to do with the test kits or withheld information on China.
Yeah, I've been here almost 3 hours already. Damn, what time it is, bro?
See,
I had work today. I need to eat some dinner.
now,
Oh, it's
if
only
you say
6:30.
something like,
Oh,
you might
oh,
say,
oh, I thought-
well,
I don't know
people
why I
have
thought it
been
was so
staying
late just
home
now.
for a number of days. So
No,
the numbers
normally I only do
go
an
to-
hour after
but
work.
the
I'm like,
thing
damn,
is,
I already
first of
did
all-
3 hours.
First of all, numerous scientists say they believe there are tens of thousands of cases. Also, you can find numerous articles out there interviewing people in China saying we haven't been tested yet. There's all this reporting of people who've been trying to get tested who haven't been able to get tested. So I given that there seemed to be a backlog of people who wanted to get tested, I don't know why all of a sudden, if there's enough testing of kits, why the numbers would drop so much of the new cases. Thank you, Kyoto's Infinity, by the way. Thank you, Kyoto's Infinity. We're waiting to get more numbers from the rest of the country. It's up to 5574 now. 5574. One new case in Japan. One new case in Taiwan. By the way, our viewer said there was a case in Brazil, but there's no official cases in Brazil. There's none listed in Brazil on BNO. One new case in Japan, one new case in Taiwan. Let's look at the Hubei province announcement. This was the Hubei province announcement yesterday. So again, yesterday Hubei reported 1,291 new cases in the morning, which was like a 100% increase. And today they reported 840 cases, which is only like a 33% increase. 840 new cases caused by new infection were added in Hubei province. 315 in Wuhan. What was it yesterday? What was it yesterday? Yesterday, there were 892 cases in Wuhan. Check this out, 892 to 315.
You don't think they would have hit us like that because of the trade deal? Oh, y'all want to play? All right, we got y'all. Tell them it came from the fish market. They'll believe that.
$892 to $315. $892 yesterday. 892 cases of new cases in Wuhan. Today, 315. Really? Down from 892 to 315 in one day? Really? That happened? Really? That really happened?
It sounds like my man don't believe them.
I don't know. I don't know why cases would drop that much in Wuhan. 892 to 315. 892 in the morning update yesterday. It was 892. It's right here. 892 yesterday. 892. Today, 315? It went from 892 in Wuhan to 315?
This dude is amazed. He's flabbergasted.
LF said, you should be happy. If I knew this was true, I'd be really happy. Believe me, if I knew it was true, I'd be happy. But I'm not sure why this should be the case. I'm unhappy if I think the government's lying and covering up the scale of the outbreak. That makes me unhappy. I don't want them doing that. Our viewer says it's a miracle. Flip phone says it's a miracle. $8.92 to $3.15. In one day, $8.92 to $3.15. Seems like a big drop for one day. And it's actually even bigger percentage-wise. So yesterday it went from, hang on, I want to write this down. Yesterday it went from 892. It started out at 890. It started out at 698 and increased by 892. And then today, hold on, I want to figure this out. It went from 1590 to 315. Hold on. So let me do the math here. Let me do the math. I'm gonna explain the math to you. It's even more of a disparity when you do as a percentage.
Well, I got it that little bit. I'll save that for tomorrow. I get hungry now. Streaming. Do I find the streaming helps what?
Yesterday, the number of cases in Wuhan increased by 127%. Today, they increased by 19.8%. That's the difference in percentages. Yesterday, the number of cases in Wuhan went up by 127%. Today, they went up by 19.8%. Seems like a big drop. A 127% increase yesterday, 19.8% increase today. What an amazing drop. It's a huge drop in cases.
I think streaming works for exposure, but I'm actually more productive with the camera off. Like if I don't stream, I'm still in here painting. I stream a lot of the time, but I would say I'll probably stream more of the time than I don't.
Seems a
But
little
when I'm
fishy to
not
me.
streaming, I feel like I'm more productive because I don't have to entertain. I'm kind of an entertainer at the same time. And I really enjoy conversations and debates.
I would love to hear some of the experts.
So I can be in here for
What is responsible?
2 hours and
What
35
is
minutes, but I
responsible
only
for this
paint it for
miraculous drop?
an hour and a half, maybe. You know. So, but it is a way for people to see my art who wouldn't have seen it otherwise, and to actually see me
Statistics have come out and no one's reported.
in the process of creating a painting is a different type of experience, and especially for individuals who choose to follow my channel and see the process from the beginning to an end product, and
Let's
just
talk about the new case in
be able to
Taiwan
take
and the
that
new
journey
case
with
in
me.
Japan.
So, fuck, I keep dropping this phone, yo.
In Taiwan.
But yeah, I enjoy streaming. Been doing this shit for a couple years, and sold tons of art off of my stream. I've given away art off of my stream. I need to do another giveaway again.
Male in his 50s.
I need to hit another milestone first, and then I'll do a giveaway. But
This person
but I've had a pretty strong work ethic before I started streaming. I was always in the studio. I just figured, hell, might as well turn the camera on.
People in Taiwan. Josh Huff says it's typical China. Report less cases, make the government look like they fix it. People will love them. This is going to go south
What
for
up,
China
bro?
quickly. That's from Josh Huff, our viewer. That's that one, and then. Japan new case. Of Wuhan and President of Wuhan, who is in Japan, age 40s, gender female, place of residence Wuhan.
Yo.
He came to Japan on January
131
21st.
dead.
Then he felt sick 5 days later.
5,572
He went to
confirmed cases,
Tokyo
yo.
to stay at an acquaintance's house in Tokyo. Then on the 26th, he said he couldn't go out because of poor physical condition. That's a new person in Japan, 7 case.
And that's what I'm saying, yo. There's 7 cases, 7
I need to
confirmed
update
cases.
it's five,
So
we have
each
one, it's
of those 7
5575
individuals
now,
have
5575.
probably infected
One
anywhere
new
from
case in
between
Canada.
3 to
One new
8
case in
other
Canada has been
people.
confirmed. This case was
And now those
previously
people are
reported
still
as a
infecting
presumptive
other
case
people, and it's
and has
like,
now been confirmed. I'm guessing
yeah, how do
that's
you
the case
even go
with the
about
wife of
attempting to
the person.
contain this shit, yo?
So it's a new confirmed case in Canada, but that case has already been reported.
A new case in Canada, and once again, that one person in Canada has already infected like 5-6 other people already, and now they're
All right,
going
so
out
let's just
infecting
update
other
you
people.
on what happened, okay? So, usually there are 2 big updates in the morning. There's the update from Hubei province, and that's where
Yo.
Wuhan is. And there's the update we get from the rest of the country, which we haven't gotten yet. The update from Hubei province today
Dr. Turner.
was that there were 840 new cases in Hubei province, right? That was the update today. Now, of course, that's a lot of cases, but it's significantly less than the 1,290
Oh no, the
Hubei reported yesterday.
the wash I put on the canvas to start with is acrylic paint. It's water-based paint.
Yesterday, the number of Wuhan cases announced was 892. Today, the number of Wuhan cases announced was 315. And the disparity is even more if you compare it as a percentage. Yesterday, the number of cases in Wuhan went up by 127%. Today, they went up by 19.8%. It's a huge difference. I don't know what would explain that difference. I'd be interested in knowing what the explanation of it is. That, to me, is the big story right now. I don't know why people say, are you upset about that? as I said, I don't like it when I don't feel we're getting the truth. And those numbers, I'm upset because I feel those numbers seem really off, and I don't know why that would be.
Drink your orange juice. A little bit of vitamin C. That's all you gotta do. Can I show you? Show you the paint?
Department of Health and Human Services, Alex Azar.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us here today at HHS. Today's press conference aims to do two things: provide an overview of what we know about the current novel coronavirus outbreak, and highlight some of what HHS and the entire Trump administration are doing to prepare for and respond to that threat. Today I'm joined by Dr. Robert Redfield, Director of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, Dr. Nancy Messonnier, Director of CDC's National Center for Immunization and Respiratory Diseases, and Dr. Tony Fauci, Director of NIH's National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases. Today's briefing replaces CDC's daily telebriefing, as we thought it important to provide the media with a face-to-face opportunity to ask questions of our top public health experts. First, let me provide a brief update on the situation. As of today, the CDC has reported 5 cases of the novel coronavirus infection here in the United States. China has now reported more than 4,500 cases. Americans should know that this is a potentially very serious public health threat. But at this point, Americans should not worry for their own safety. This is a very fast-moving, constantly changing situation. Dr. Redfield and Dr. Fauci will walk through some more details of the current situation and response. Part of the risk we face right now is that we don't yet know everything we need to know about this virus. But I want to emphasize, that does not prevent us from preparing and responding. We have the experience of responding to 2 earlier coronaviruses that emerged to cause serious illness in people, SARS and MERS. And we have experience responding to bird flu outbreaks in Asia.
It's burnt sienna. Burnt sienna. Terre de sienna brûlée. Terre de sienna tossoda. Yo, everybody else says Tierra de sienna brucata. Burnt Sierra.
Challenge is that with an emerging virus like this, our current assessments are based on an uncertain denominator. Our denominator is the 4,500 plus cases that have been identified in China.
as well as more than 60 cases in other countries. But these early cases are naturally the most severe cases because patients presented themselves to healthcare providers. How does this skew our understanding of the virus? First, we're still determining the real speed of spread of this disease, which is represented by a number known as R0, which is the average number of additional people infected by a given person with the disease. One paper found R0 estimates for this virus ranging from 1.5 to 3.5, as compared with, say, a number of 12 to 18 for measles. We're also still learning about the severity of the virus. Currently, China is reporting more than 100 deaths from the more than 4,500 cases. That is a high rate. But again, the cases that have been identified skew to the severe, including patients who are older or have other illnesses. The mortality rate may drop over time as we identify a broader set of cases. We're also working to understand the incubation period. This number varies for coronaviruses, with extremes being anywhere from 2 to 14 days. That number could be higher or lower for this virus. Finally, we're working to determine whether there is asymptomatic transmission. Normally with a coronavirus, we see more viral shedding and more transmission when a person is more symptomatic. China has reported there may be evidence of asymptomatic transmission. All of these questions must and will be answered in order to provide a proper risk assessment. But they are not stopping us from focusing on applying tried and true public health methods in the meantime. The playbook for responding to an infectious disease outbreak is relatively simple and multi-tiered. You identify cases, isolate people, diagnose them, and treat them. Then you track down all of the contacts of the infected person, and you do the same with those people and the same with contacts of contacts if necessary. That approach is how public health departments and healthcare providers working with the CDC are handling the cases here in the United States. And I am very grateful for the hard work that they are all doing together. This kind of work, coupled with studies and analysis, is also how we answer the questions I described earlier. On January the 6th, we offered to send a CDC team to China that could assist with these public health efforts. I reiterated that offer when I spoke to China's Minister of Health on Monday, and it was reiterated again via the World Health Organization's leadership today in Beijing. We are urging China. More cooperation and transparency are the most important steps you can take toward a more effective response. Beyond that, all options for dealing with infectious disease spread have to be on the table, including travel restrictions. But diseases are not terribly good at respecting more.
That's an hour-long broadcast. He's going to talk about that shit for a minute. I'll probably finish listening to that while I eat my dinner and go back and listen to this part of a gender-free TV that we turned down. But, yo, I'm telling you guys, please keep up with this shit, yo.
If you increase something by 20% or 30% or half, and you keep doing it day after day after day, the numbers get huge. They can go from small to really large, really fast. So that is definitely true. But, what we have today is the numbers already dropping.
Keep up on this shit, guys.
According to the official statistics.
I don't know how swift American government would be to tell us it's bad, but we already know, like, China don't want to cooperate. They've maintained their somewhat secluded isolation to preserve their heritage and their culture, and I understand that. And they don't fuck with a lot of the rest of the world because the rest of the world has mostly become westernized, and they don't like that. I don't blame them. And so they limit their internet and a lot of other restrictions on their citizens to maintain a more pure Chinese perspective and personality. They don't want their culture to be polluted with outside riffraff. And I really commend China for that. Anybody can say whatever the fuck they want about China, but they know who they are, they know their history and their legacies. all the way back to their earliest dynasties, and nobody has ever been able to come in and disrupt that. And that's why they don't want too much outside interference from any other country. They've been this way forever. Let us handle our own shit. You know what I'm saying? China's one of those countries that's been around for fucking centuries.
Well, first of all, it's not flu.
They've been here for fucking centuries. You know, America's only been here for a couple hundred years, and we kind of run shit. But China's like, look, man, we've been doing our own shit forever. Just let us do our own shit. If we really, really feel like we need help, we'll ask for it. Until then, just like mind your business. But now it's kind of like everybody's fucking business. So like, China, can you just accept the help? We're gonna come in and find out that you're lying about the numbers, and you know, almost anybody would do that to try to save face. But you know, it's time to cut that shit out, yo. You need to let other countries in there and let other people assess the damage and the spread rate and all this other shit, yo.
So it's not the case that today all of a sudden they started changing the kind of reporting they were doing. They're reporting on the same kinds of cases.
Yeah, and they like that shit. You know what I'm saying? They like that.
Thank you, Andrea, for your support.
And I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I mean, McDonald's and Walmart is every fucking where. You know, Western culture, it has seeped in to every facet of the fucking world. But China is one of those places, and it's a big ass fucking place, and it's a large ass population, but they still have their ancestral culture and history and shit. They're not giving that shit
We
up.
already read that post on the air by CNBC. They reported the White House is considering suspending all flights to China.
Yeah, I want to see all this flight shit, man. Like I said, man, y'all did a fucking Muslim ban for a couple weeks or whatever. Man, do a fucking China ban. Just like, fuck it, nobody. You can't go to China. If you do, you can't come back. Bye. Don't come back, though. We're not playing, yo. And let's just ban that shit for a couple months, yo, until we figure this shit out. I'm all for that shit, yo. I'm all for a goddamn flight ban. Don't keep spreading that shit around. Somebody done caught the snake flu. We done had the swine flu, the bird flu. Now we got the snake flu, SARS, H1N1, the West Nile virus, Ebola, Zika. All right, what it was, Zika? Man. Then you gotta look out for the common cold and the seasonal flu. Shit, man. And that's why they ban germ and chemical warfare, man. You start getting into that germ warfare. You ain't no combat in that shit, man. And then that shit ain't just gonna kill soldiers. That shit kill everybody. Germs don't discriminate. Well, hey, oh, damn. Oh, I was about to do it, guys. Ooh, almost did it. I'm about to dip out with all the brushes with paint on it. Amateur. You amateur. Look at you. I'll fuck some shit up. You good for fucking shit up, bro. You know? Good for fucking shit up. I gotta eat something, man. I'm fucking starving. I might continue to stream if we still want to keep the topic going. If I get a couple yeses real quick, if y'all guys still want to talk about this shit and listen to that news broadcast together, I'll just go turn the stream on downstairs. But I gotta put something on the stove or something in the oven or something, yo. But I got some Jamaican beef patties. I'm about to throw them shits in the oven right now. Yes, sir. I don't think it's really beef inside of it, but it still tastes good. You know?
I'm not sure what it is. It's processed, though. I can tell you that much. It is heavily, heavily processed goodness. Tastes like Soylent Green. Soylent Green is people. Alright, I clean all the brushes. And leave out here on some dumb shit. Alright, we good. Alright, let me take my ass downstairs and put some goddamn, put some food in the oven. Alright guys, I still probably turn the stream on downstairs anyway. I'll catch y'all down there in like 5 minutes.